listening to the Rych Rage Rock Show.
Wow, yeah, Trixter line of fire right there. Oh, I'm so glad to be joined by my bro, my good friend, Mr. Mark Gus Scott, drumming that song out right there of Trixter. Mark Gus Scott, what's going on, man?
Brother from another motherfucker. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing freaking great. That's the Mark Gus Scott I know right there. Fucking love it.
She does too.
And Screaming Girl just said, wow.
What's going on over there?
I know, right? I know. I look out. I know. It's crazy, but freaking love it, man. So Screaming Girl says hello, you know. So
God bless America. Please send my fondest regards.
Right on. Hell yeah, man. Let me ask you this, man. Line of Fire. Just got it requested by Lisa in L.A. And then...
God bless Lisa.
Yep, and then Mike, he requested. Talk about the days of drumming that, how it got written, the process. How long did it take you guys to write that song?
I'll tell you right off the bat, a lot of people ask me what's my favorite song to play live, and not just because you're playing. I swear to God, Line of Fire is in fact my most favorite song to play live.
Yes.
Why? Because I beat the living fucking shit out of that song. It's just a slam band song. It's got a great groove. The bass drum I riff on the live track, particularly if you're listening to Trixter live from Japan. That track is like pure drum freaking rocking. It's like Connie Lee, Alex Van Halen, John Bonham all rolled up into one. It's a beat the shit out of it. It's really awesome. It's funny. That was the first single that came off our debut album, Trixter. It was written by Mike Reno, the guy from Lumberboy, and Dean Fasano, God rest his soul. He was when it comes to New Jersey, he was flirting with the gods way back when. He was the singer of a band called Prophet. He was in a band called Message with Richie Sambora.
Nice.
And he used to have roommates with Richie Sambora. He knew all the guys down in South Jersey, the Bon Jovi clan, the Atlantic State Expressway, all those cats. And man, he was a real exceptional talent. The man could sing like a son of a bitch, and he wrote some great songs too, and that's just one of them. He worked with us for a number of years. He was a guy we always looked up to.
Yeah.
I guess number one, he was about 6'3", 6'4", but he was older than us, and he was just touching the stars. He was just about to make it happen. We were like, whoa! And then just live, they killed. He was really just truly a superlative talent. And that song, Line of Fire, man, when Steve puts his guitar on it and Pete starts screeching and PJ thumps that bass, boy, it just all comes alive.
Yeah, it does.
And when it comes to the drums, I got to tell you, that is just a song to slam to. I love playing that song.
It's a great tune, man. It's sexy, and it is that alive feeling, you know, got to be incredible. I mean, especially when it's your song. I mean, that's you playing it and all that stuff. Tell me, how did you guys come about getting the song? You know, I mean, you guys, you know, how did y'all get asked to it, or you just started working, you know, with the guy, you know, and everything? He's like, well, here you go. Here's one of my songs. I want you guys to do it. Is that how it works, or how does that work?
It's kind of funny. Every song is a different situation. With that one, first off, we didn't think about that being the first song off the record to begin with. As far as getting the song, we knew Dean Fasano. He was a close friend, and I think we were looking for things that were quality material. We needed more of a rock song, and that one came along. And I think when Steve started playing on it, he just turned it into a monster. And I think one thing we needed when we first came out with that debut record, we didn't want to just go straight to commercial hit radio. We didn't want to be a flash in the pan, so to speak. We wanted to grow some roots in real rock communities. And with a band like Trixter, we were a little concerned with that, I think. You know? So we wanted to show we could rock, dude. So a track like Line of Fire is like an optimum tune, and particularly live. When we play that line, that just goes to prove, you know, dude, you put us up against fucking Metallica, we will fucking compete.
Right on, man. Absolutely.
Some people have a funny way of looking at Trixter, and I get it to a degree, but I'll tell you what, you come see us live, and anybody that's seen us knows what I'm talking about. We fucking slam, bitch.
Yeah,
you know?
right on.
That's the perfect song to exhibit that sort of thing. It's a hard-hitting, that guitar groove is badass. Pete's vocals are just screaming. So, you know, it's really just a solid rock tune with a great hook. Of course, kicks ass. It's a question and answer thing, and it's people calling. But it's truly a rock tune, and that's why we elected to go with it right out of the box on that first record. It was a big choice, dude. We want to grow rock roots. You got to have a great rock song, and Line of Fire is in fact a great rock song.
You damn right it is. Awesome stuff, man. Very cool. That's some great times, in the band Trixter. You've been through the ups and the downs. We've talked about it on the show before. You guys have come back, which is way cool. You've had your, your second album since the comeback and everything. And, kind of, sort of. I guess that's how you would put it. But, you guys really hadn't gone anywhere. You just kind of all got busy doing other stuff. Got Human Era out there. It's your latest album. Any plans for anything coming up?
Well, we've got some shows coming up, to be honest with you. Human Era has been very well received. We've been very fortunate. And while you're on the subject, I just got to take a moment to thank the people that have truly supported us on our last two records. It's a rare commodity, a rare instance where someone's popular 25 years ago, and they come back and people are buying the record. People dig the new songs.
Oh, yeah.
I find that we're very, very fortunate to be in that class of band. I mean, wow. And I hate to say it, it's not a knock, but I truly believe it's a reflection of reality. A lot of popular bands from back then, they come out with new material, and I listen to the record, and I'm like, what the hell are they doing? And I hate to say it, but there's a lack of good material from some great bands out there, man. So I got to be honest with you. When we did this stuff, we did it at Steve's house, his home studio, and we had a certain creative freedom. And I think that truly lent itself to coming up with some real quality stuff.
Right on, man.
On our own terms. Steve was the primary writer. PJ did a bunch of writing. Pete had contributions. I even had some light contributions. I mean, I'm being honest when I tell you I'm not the best songwriter, but I even had the opportunity to contribute some of this stuff. And man, you know what? This shit came out great.
Right
the
on.
Audio Machine debuted at number 56 on iTunes, most downloaded.
Yeah,
Holy
I know.
crap.
Yeah, and they got
God bless America.
Right on,
Who would have
man.
thought that would have happened?
Absolutely. A new Audio Machine in some places got rated, one of the best hard rock albums of the year. And, by some outlets, and that's cool. Top 5, and then, number 1, all that. It's a great album, and Human Era followed it up. So I'm asking you guys, y'all having plans for anything new? I know you got some gigs. You need to still support Human Era because it is still kind of like, it's still got that new feeling to it. And
it does. It really does. But you know what? One thing I know for sure, Steve, that son of a bitch, just doesn't stop fucking writing.
Yeah.
He's got so much shit. And PJ has shit coming out of his ass. He's got songs. Pete has songs. I was just over at Pete's house last week. He's got so much shit. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I had like 3 songs. These guys have like 133. It's like really, it's crazy. It's
Right on.
just out of control.
Well, that's awesome.
And the songs I have, I hate to say it, aren't rock and roll. I've got some country tunes and some classical, and I even got a dance song that's amazing.
Oh my God. Oh my God! What?
Maybe I shouldn't even tell you that.
What? I'm gonna be like the guy. I'm gonna be like Dave Chappelle's character, the guy that goes, "What? What?" I love it.
I'm just being honest, man. I gotta be honest. I'm just telling you how it is.
I know. Well, you got to make a living, and if you're producing stuff or whatever, what is it you're doing with it? Is it anything you're gonna perform on, or is it something you're gonna produce, or what?
Well, the stuff that I've got, I actually perform, produce the whole 9 yards. Particularly, I'm something if you're familiar with some of the classical stuff I've done, movie soundtrack stuff I've done. I write it, produce, perform the whole 9 yards, and that's more orchestral-oriented kind of stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm working on this dance song. I hate to say dance song. Makes it sound like
right.
But it's like house music. It's like heavy metal house music. It's really
cool.
weird. It's like heavy metal house music with an orchestra. It sounds crazy, but when it's done, I'll slap it to you. And you make the decision whether you think it's appropriate for your show or not.
Right on, man.
Dude, I gotta tell you, it's got elements of class, and then it's got elements of kick your ass.
Hell
so
yeah.
It's different,
I like it.
There's some similarities to what Tommy Lee did with his stuff that he does, you know what I mean? I just put more of an orchestral thing onto it also, which kind of weird. So I got a full orchestra playing like heavy metal dance music. It's kind of weird.
Very cool, man. Well, I dig that, you know what I mean? You know, we all have our influences. I mean, is this something you're going to release? Are you going to put this out there where everybody can hear it? I mean, you're going to have a solo record?
I'm not going to say a word until it's done. I'm not going to say a word, but I've got some interesting plans. With a different style of music, there's sometimes a different marketing approach that you take with this sort of thing.
Well, PJ did that.
When the time is right, believe me, I'm going to give you a call.
Cool. Hell yeah, man. Well, PJ did that. You know, I mean, he just played like Rock and Skull up there, did some stuff, you know, solo.
PJ's kicking ass, man. He's got some shit going on,
I
dude.
know, man.
You know, I love him. And he's got some stuff he's been sitting on for a long time. And the fact that he's got it all together, he put it out in a product, is out there pushing, and God bless America. You know, and he's our brother, and you know the idea for him to do something like that, fucking go, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, God bless. He's got some good shit too, man.
Any plans for you guys? Maybe at Rock and Skull after PJ going there, you know, 2016. Any plans for 2017?
Dude, I gotta tell you, I'm ready to go right fucking now. We went there once. We played there. What was it? 2 years ago? I think it was 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I think it was 2 years ago.
It was.
And what a freaking hoot. I mean, dude, Illinois kicks ass.
Yeah, they've gotten larger now. You know, they got a new venue. It's gotten larger. Yep. And I think that's cool. Well, you know, hey, Justin Burr, if you're listening.
Yeah, I mean, no kidding aside, dude. We know those guys. We've played the venue there when it wasn't Rock and Skull, just as a regular gig. And, man, we've done it at Rock and Skull as well. And what a great freaking party.
Right on. Exactly. 3 days of party.
Illinois is always a wonderful market. I remember back in the old days, we did Rosemont Horizon. We did the World Amphitheater in Chicago. We did the Vic Theater. We did the Thirsty Whale. So we've done the small places, the big places, everything in between. I mean, dude, we played the shit out of Chicago.
Hell yeah.
So, you know, and not to mention other ancillary cities around that area. But come on, man. Illinois, that's a rock and roll fucking town. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell
so anytime Illinois wants us over there, we'll just pack our bags and get the fuck over there.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I love it. I love your candidness. You know, I always love that, you know, about you when you come on, Mark. You're very candid. You're open. I love that, you know. And it's very cool because, you know, with Trixter having, you know, like freedom to record together with, you know, the way you did, the guys did the last album and you know, the comebacks and everything. I mean, you know, 25 years later, people still interested. Badass. And, you know, that's why I ask about music, because whether you guys put out an EP, a single, people are going to want it. And, you know, I mean, just know that right now from a fan and, you know, a listener of your guys' music, we're going to want anything that you guys do, whether it's a single, whether it's an album, whether it's an EP, a video, whatever, we're going to dig it. We're going to be all over it. And, you know, we love that about you guys, that you guys haven't given up. You guys still stick, you know.
Rich, don't think I don't appreciate what you're saying. I mean, that's an amazing thing when someone just wants whatever you put out. But I got to tell you something. We won't put something out unless we really like it.
Right on.
You know?
Right on.
We're in a position where we don't have to put shit out. We do because we want to.
Right on.
We have a record company, Frontiers EMI, that backs that philosophy. You know, they're not saying, "Oh, you guys better hurry up. We need a record by this so-and-so date or you're fucked." No, it's like, dude, they see what we've got. They see that we want to put this out, that we believe in the product that we're making, and they say, "Holy shit, dude, let's do it together." You know,
awesome.
They don't say, "Listen, we need 14 products out by the third quarter of 2017, so let's get it on this list." It's not like that, man. You know, and now remind you, things used to fucking be like that. But I swear to you, when it came to our last two records, New Audio Machine, and when it came to Human Era, it was not like that.
Right.
We did the shit the way we wanted to. We had no executive telling us what to do or change shit or work with this. We did the music the way we wanted to, and no one said boo fucking shit about it.
Right on,
man. There might have been some talk about what was the first single release or something like that. That aside, nobody changed a goddamn thing. We even were in control of the goddamn album artwork. So let me tell you, pal, I'm not bullshitting you. It's all Trixter. And we're not going to put it out to make a fast buck. We put it out because, you know what? We believe in the shit we put out. Even the worst song on the record, that's us.
Hell
that's
yeah,
it.
man.
You know,
That's awesome.
Like purchased from a freaking royalty-free website or some bullshit, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, I'm just, I can't be, and you know, I appreciate the comment about the honesty,
Well,
dude.
hell yeah.
When it comes to me, I'm a straight fucking shooter. I'll tell you exactly
Well, let me
what
tell
the
you
hell's
this.
going on.
Let me tell you this as a
So-
fan. I appreciate what you just said. What you just said totally kicks ass. I mean, it's awesome because, you know, we don't want crap from you guys. We want you guys to kick ass. So, I mean, you know, that's awesome that you guys feel the same way that we do. And we know that, you know, you wouldn't give us crap, you know. I mean, we don't want you guys to. And so we're going to want to be on the same page with you guys, man. And that's fucking awesome that you think that way. I love it. I think it's freaking cool, you know. And, man, we went...
You know what the difference is, I think? And maybe, I think, I'm not sure about this, but I think so. We're a little bit younger than the average rock band. And
Right.
even now, I guess now we're a little older. But, you know, when we were doing our thing, we were younger. You know, and the thing that I think the advantage that gave us, we're still fans. When we were doing our thing, we were fans of the bands out there. When Stryper called us for our first tour, we were like little girls going, "Oh my God, Stryper called! Holy shit, we're going out with Stryper!" You know, it wasn't like a business. It was like, holy shit, one of our heroes is calling us.
Right on,
to go on the
man.
fucking road with them.
Right on.
That's fucked up.
I love
and
Michael
then Don
Sweet,
Dokken
man.
called.
Yeah.
And then Brett from Poison called. And we went on tour with Poison. And we went on tour with Scorpions. And then we went on tour with Firehouse and fucking Warrant and Slaughter and Great White and Kiss and Kiss? Really?
You're right on.
Really?
I know,
Give me a
man.
I think we did more dates opening for Kiss than anybody else in North America on a North American tour for Kiss. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
they were our heroes of heroes, seeing them in Van Halen.
Right on,
you
man.
know?
Right on.
So,
Well, great
so I think we
bands,
take
man.
a different look at things from our perspective than other bands do. We're fans, so we know what the expectation is. We're not going to just put out some fucking thing because, you know, there's a slate for a slot open on the record company for a certain fiscal marketplace. No, that's not the way we fucking operate.
I know, man.
You know? And I truly believe that has something to do with why the public has accepted the material. You know,
Yeah,
because
right.
it's real, man. Dude, let me tell you right fucking now. I would not play on the fucking record if I didn't like the fucking tune, you know?
Right on.
Maybe if there was a section or something, I'd just make do.
Yeah.
But, dude, I wouldn't play a whole fucking record of shit that I didn't like. No fucking way. If they use a drum machine or fucking call somebody else.
I
You
love
know
it,
what
Mark.
I'm saying, dude?
I do know what you're saying. I love it. I fucking love it. You know, that's brutal honesty right there, but that's awesome because you mentioned great bands, some great bands that you have the opportunity to work with and, you know, and to go out there and open for and play some big shows, you know, and you mentioned, you know, a lot of people that I respect. All those bands I respect. You know, Michael Sweet's still out there kicking ass. He's got One-Sided War out right now. He's out there nailing it, you know? I mean, and,
Dude,
you
yeah,
know...
it's funny you mentioned Michael Sweet. I got to tell you something. I've known that son of a bitch for, let's see, I met him in 1990. We went on tour with them for like 3 months.
Right on.
Let me fucking tell you about Michael Sweet. What a class act. A beautiful guy who can sing his fucking ass off even today.
Right
I
on.
saw him in, funny thing, Illinois. I was
Right.
at Farm Fest. Was it last year? I think it was last year. And he just did the pre-show thing the night before the big deal. And man, with an acoustic guitar and that guy's voice, he'll fucking kick your ass. He will kick your ass.
That's awesome.
And aside from musically, just as a person, let me tell you about a great guy to hang out with.
That's awesome,
Michael
man.
Sweet is a class motherfucker.
I agree.
I can't tell you how I love him. He has been an inspiration to us.
Absolutely,
He has
man.
helped us in our career.
Right on.
He has become a friend. And I can't tell you, just from a musical standpoint, how I respect that guy. Because, man, he's got the goods, and he brings it. And he shares the same ideology that we do.
Right
he
on.
won't do something unless he believes in it.
Right
and
on.
you know what? That strikes a chord with me, bro.
Right
you,
on.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't on no fucking fiscal schedule. He's doing shit because he wants to, and that's what he believes in.
Right on.
And you know what? Someone's going to kick his ass, they're going to have to go through me and my AR-15.
Right on, brother. I love it. You know, I know
I'm on
it.
a job on that that one, bro.
I love it. I love it. Michael Sweet, a hella dude, hella guy, great man, like you said. And, so true. Believes in what he's doing, out there doing it because he does kick ass, And, I mean, you guys kick ass. And it's great to see musicians out there that still want to make music, that still give a crap, about what they're doing, that care about the quality of it, that aren't just out there trying to make a buck like, others that we could name, but there's no need to. But that turns.
You know why you don't need to? Because the fans know when they listen to the tunes, dude. Either they bring in the goods or they're not.
Right.
And I think that's a direct result of the ideology of the heart of the band. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, these guys have potential. Well, we're not the greatest freaking songwriters in America. I mean, I'd like to think we are, but let's get real. I don't think we're the Einsteins of rock and roll. But come on, man. It comes from somewhere else. It comes from inside being true to yourself and true to the people that love your music. And,
right
and dude, I'm telling you what, we start doing shit that I don't dig, well, that's the day I'm not in Trixter anymore. So,
right on.
It's really that simple.
Right on, man. Well, I dig that. Your music, great. It's wonderful. Trixter, great band. People check them out. If you have not got their latest album, it's Human Era. Pick it up, okay? You can get it. It's damn good, okay? Very damn good. You can get it out there. You heard they done it themselves. New Audio Machine, another album from 2012 that you can get. And, maybe some stuff coming up. You can check out, the guys from the band and their solo projects, everything. PJ Farley got some music out there. Freaking awesome. Check it out. And, check it all out. But, brother, there's so much going on in the world right now with music and the world. And just like, we have a new election. We had what happened the other night. Social media. Everybody from social media has been fighting. What do you got to say about all this, man? Social media, the turmoil. I mean, people have lost friends. There's been so much hate.
It's funny you mentioned the turmoil that it really has turned up.
I know.
And it's kind of funny because I have a little insight on how that
and let me say this. You've hung out with Donald Trump before. You've met the man. You've been like celebrity baseball game with him and all kinds of other things. And, I know you've got to meet him hand on hand, and a lot of people are like freaking out about Donald Trump. Oh my God, he's going to grab my, P word and all this other stuff. I mean, from stuff he said 11 years ago. And I mean, people can change. We've all said stupid stuff, but your thoughts, brother, because everybody has thrown everything out there, so you have the floor.
Well, to right off the bat, for the people that don't know, I was very fortunate to spend the better part of a whole day with Mr. Trump. And that was back in 1992. It was a long time ago. It was long before he really made a serious bid to go for the presidency. And I got to tell you something. I come from a much different perspective. I don't listen to everything that was on TV. I wasn't listening to sound bites that were crafted in a certain fashion just to fit a time frame or just to fit a political agenda. And a lot of people don't necessarily know what I'm talking about right there. But there's a select few out there that know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do, yes.
But I'm going to just talk for a moment from the guy who I played baseball with at Yankee Stadium in 1992. Now, just to give you an idea, it was the American Cancer Society. Every year they do a celebrity softball game right before one of the Yankee games at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York. It's an amazing thing. And I guess at the time we were very popular, and Pete, Lauren, and myself were asked to come and do the baseball game, and Donald Trump was the captain of the New York team. So they say, be there at 10 a.m. Now, 10 a.m. for us, particularly in 1992, was like a major freaking ordeal, So I basically had to stay up all night just to be there on time in New York,
I feel your pain.
We're so on time that me and Pete are the first ones there. And they bring us in, they say, okay, here's the locker room, here's your uniforms, get changed now. So it's just me and Pete in the Yankee fucking locker room. There's no one else there. We're like looking at each other. In walks Donald fucking Trump. I'm like,
wow.
Holy shit. He walks in, he extends his hand. All right, Donald Trump. I'm like, holy shit. Mark Scott, how are you? So he grabs the locker next to me and proceeds to take off all his clothes.
Wow.
I'm like, this is the weirdest fucking thing in the world, He gets down to his BVDs, and I can't tell you, he didn't He didn't say no comments like grab my this, that, and the other thing. He was nothing but a gentleman, a sweetheart, looking forward to putting on a great game and having fun. He did not have, now mind you, this is the time where cell phones just more recently came out. I had a cell phone.
Right.
He did not bring a cell phone.
Wow.
Lord knows he could afford one. He could have 10 of them if you want. He could have servants hanging around. He was being one of the guys.
That's cool.
Now, again, I'm really attesting just to his character during the game. I'm not talking about political agenda. I'm talking about what kind of guy this guy was to hang out with. And let me tell you something. He was fun. He was friendly. He didn't mind being the butt end of a joke from time to time.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Right
and he
on.
was laughing. He would hold up a peace sign behind someone else's head as they were taking a photo. You know, he was being the same thing that any of us would have done.
Right on.
You know, he was nothing short of one of the guys. And then Regis Philbin walks in. Holy crap.
Oh, wow.
What ended up happening, it was Donald, Mr. Trump, Regis Philbin, myself, and Gregory Harrison, who was the Gonzo from Trapper John M.D. back then. It was us four, and we were the nucleus of the action. Wherever we went, everybody else followed. it was kind of, I have several contact sheets of photos from the photographers that followed us around the whole damn day.
Yeah.
So I have numerous photos of us all together, arm in arm, having fun. And one of the funniest things that happened, we were walking around just before we were going to go out and play. We go underneath the stands, and there's this section where the Yankees have like a batting cage underneath, like the stands, so to speak, like a backstage area, if you will. And we hear the hum of fluorescent lights, and we hear. We all go, what the hell is that? So we
Right.
look over slowly. It was me, Gregory Harrison, Mr. Trump, and Regis Philbin. We're like, what the hell is that? So it was us four. We start creeping over, go, what the hell? We peek around the corner, and there's Don Mattingly warming up.
Oh, my
for the
God.
game.
Wow.
So now let me tell you something. Now, everybody gets a little starstruck with big guys. Now, me personally, I've been around baseball, and I wasn't the hugest baseball fan. I knew who Don Mattingly was. But now, so there's Donald Trump, Regis Philbin, and Gregory Harrison cowering in a corner like a bunch of little girls. I said, hey, guys, you want me to go over and tell them you're here? They go, no, don't say anything. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me, right? So, well, I go over to Mr. Manley as he comes out of the gate. I say, excuse me, sir. Hi, Mark from Trixter. Hey, man, what's happening? How you doing? I say, I got a couple of guys over there that want to say hello. He looks over, and there's Donald Trump and Regis Philbin cowering in a corner about to piss their pants. So I was the guy that introduced Don Mattingly to Mr. Trump and Mr.
Wow. That's awesome, man. I love it. That's freaking greatness, man. I can totally hear Regis.
Really
No.
in such awe. It's funny
I know,
to see
right?
guys of that caliber being in such awe of someone else who's like half their age.
I
You
know.
what I
I
mean?
know who was saying no. Regis already. The way you said it, I totally gave it away. But it was like Regis all the way. No. You know.
You should have seen him. When I said, you want I should go over there and say something? I said it just like that, like the Jersey way. You want I should go over there and say something? They go, no. You know,
I love it.
When I tell you, like a couple of little girls,
Yeah.
it was very funny.
That's
as if they were
funny.
looking at the home run god himself.
Oh yeah. Well,
But I
you know.
gotta say, Don Mattingly was a cool cat.
Yeah.
Very nice. Went over, said hello, and I introduced him, and it was very nice. You know, it was just kind of funny, you know? It's like, Jesus Christ. And it was an amazing experience. But overall, the thing I'm trying to get at, you know what? And again, putting politics aside and all that crap, I will attest to the character of Mr. Donald Trump as being a genuine individual of a high degree of character and nothing short of a true gentleman. I was honored to be in his presence. He treated me as an equal, and I was barely the pimple on his ass. Let's get that straight, you know. But he, with Peter and myself, he was nothing but a gentleman, a real nice guy. He even invited us to Trump Plaza after the game for a party.
Wow. Did you go?
What a super nice fellow. Come on. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Talk about play. He could have said, look, I'm done with the game. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Know?
Did you guys go?
We would have been, oh, that's all good. Have a nice. Now, my parents came to the game. And guess who he walked up and wanted to say hello to?
Oh, wow, your
He took-
parents. Wow.
He wasn't running for president. He said hello to my parents. He sat and talked with them for a little bit. He even, dude, this is pretty funny. He even said, "My, you got one hell of a ball playing son right there." He put me up on his ball playing skills. I was like,
Wow.
"You gotta be fucking kidding me, right?" And then he shoots me the eye on the way out. Like he had his shit down, dude. I can't tell you. But you know what? That's what a buddy does. And he acted on the level of a good person. And you know what? That's something I would have done for a dude.
Right on, man.
And so I got to tell you, when it comes to when he's looking out for himself and you hear the negative things that you hear from so many people, let me tell you what, bud. No bullshit. I didn't see him for 15 minutes. We spent a good 6-7 hours together. A class act.
Right on.
I shit you not. And I truly believe, above all else, I truly believe that he isn't not for a bet. He didn't do it to walk away from all he's doing. He truly believes he can make a difference, and I believe he has the know-how to do so, and he has the desire to do so. And I truly believe you mark my words. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really don't think I am.
I know,
maybe
man.
I'm wrong. I just really do not think I am. That in the next 6 to 8 months.
Yep.
Everybody's going to go, holy shit, this fucking guy knows what the fuck is.
Well, I think a lot of us feel that way. I know that I do, and we've all wanted to change because, things have been like a dampers on us, man. And I mean, and nothing against anybody, Democrat or Republican. It's not even about that. It's about America growing, and, and Mr. Trump, he wants to help us out. And, now he's President-elect Trump. I mean, I was in awe that night when it happened. I couldn't believe it. But, I mean, he's...
I didn't think he would. I was hopeful that he would win. Number one, I didn't think he would. And number two, certainly not by the margin that he
Right,
did.
exactly,
So
exactly.
God bless America.
Absolutely.
I was very impressed.
I agree, brother. I agree totally. And, it's something that I've wanted. I've wanted a businessman in there for a long time. I mean, we don't need, we don't need a preacher. We don't need, a dictator. We need somebody that's going to be for the people out there with an open mind, a gentleman, class act, but somebody that knows how to straighten out this mess that we're in. And,
we certainly don't need a person who's going to be a slave to the corporate America that tends to rule our country.
Absolutely. Amen to that. Amen to that.
He's a very specialized individual where he's able to cut through that shit just as long as he doesn't get fucking assassinated. So I'm very curious to see how things go.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
mean that in a funny sense.
Oh, I know.
This sort of thing hasn't happened before.
Right, man. Well, you're 100% right because, I mean, we're going to know a lot in 6 to 8 months, like you said. And,
I truly believe that. His first State of the Union address, people are going to go, this son of a gun's really bringing some game. I truly believe in the man. I believe he has the know-how. And not to mention, we got a Republican Congress. We've got Republican majority going on right now. Not that I'm so pro-Republican, but, dude, it certainly helps when you have a Republican president in the House. And you're going to make some progress in this country.
Right on, brother. I totally agree with that. And, and I respect your fortitude for saying so with what you feel. I mean, what do you think about with what's going on right now? People arguing on Facebook, people rioting out there. I mean, how would you say it for people, Michael Sweet said the other day, like things wouldn't happen, like you're not going to get anywhere by, pissing on each other's back, basically. It's not exactly his words, that's my words, but, we're not going to get anywhere from, hating one another, fighting with one another. It's got to come through reasoning and understanding and love and prayer and all kinds of things. What do you think? I mean, what are you thinking when you see Facebook these days?
Dude, let me tell you something. I'll say two things. Number one, everybody in this country has a right to express the manner in which they feel. That's number one.
Right on.
So if they want to riot, and they really, riot within reason. If they want to hold protest, they certainly are entitled to do so. That's number one.
I agree.
That's their American right.
Exactly.
Number two has a slightly contrasted view on the whole thing. Although they have the right, they have a somewhat skewed vision of what's going on. What do I mean by that? When somebody hears a soundbite on radio and a candidate says something that's somewhat strange, you got to understand something. When a candidate talks, they don't talk for 30 seconds and get off the mic. They're talking for 5, 7, 8 minutes, sometimes a couple of hours.
Right.
And then because the news cycle does not allow for that kind of time, they have to constrain it. So they mix something down and they get the most sensational part and they play it out, and all of a sudden it changes public opinion is what this candidate is all about.
Yep.
Now, don't take my word for it, not because I'm some political expert, which I am not. You go to YouTube, you go to ABC, go to wherever you want. But believe me when I tell you, there are people that truly illustrate in great detail of how this sort of thing works and why it happens. When you hear something like coming out of the mouth of a candidate that says, illegal immigrants are all bad, we're going to get rid of them, that's not exactly what they actually said.
That's so true.
Maybe that's what you actually heard on the soundbite.
So
but
true.
That's not exactly
It's not what he said.
they said.
Exactly. It wasn't what was said.
The problem is we have a lot of people in this country that truly take what the media feeds them and they hold that as the word of God.
Yep, they do.
And it is
it's
most
sad.
unfortunate that they don't have the fortitude or the intelligence to really understand and process what's going on here.
Yep.
You know, if they get the opportunity to hear exactly what the candidate said, they really just might change their views a little bit.
Right on.
And again, I'm not a political genius.
Nope.
I do have some insight as to how the media works. I do have some insight on how opposition attempts to foil a certain candidate.
Right.
So it's most important, particularly when it comes to a candidate like Donald Trump. That's a big target. That is a big target.
Oh, yeah.
And, and the problem, one problem, which I think is a pro, is that he's not your typical candidate. He's going to attempt to cut through some crap. And people may find that somewhat turbulent. Some people may not find that, they're not used to that sort of thing. They're used to the candidate standing up there with a big smile and the family, everything's wonderful. And you know what? Those people have never been sold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's true.
They never realize that they're actually being sold on the block, pal.
Yep.
You know, you want to get out of a situation that they're in. They're not happy where they're at. You want to go with the same old thing? Well, guess what, pal? You keep doing what you do, you're going to keep getting what you always got. Here we have a tried and true individual who can take money and make it grow, who takes a certain brand and can make it something truly special. And America is a brand.
Absolutely.
America is something that used to be something truly wonderful and has lost a great deal of credibility, particularly over the past couple of decades.
Sadly.
And it's going to take a special new strategy to rebuild that fortitude.
Amen.
To where we really should be.
Amen.
And I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen, but you know what? My money is on Mr. Trump.
Right
And
on.
I truly believe, and I'm not going to say right this minute it's going to happen.
Right. No, it takes time.
6 months.
Yeah.
I truly believe all those sons of bitches out there protesting, all those sons of bitches out there saying blah, 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 who think they know better and that they think that the world would be better with a Hillary Clinton in office.
A criminal. I know.
How long has she been in professional politics at the levels that she's been at, and what the hell has she done?
Exactly. Well, it'd be the same old going on, and I mean, you think about it, you and I have to obey laws. She has to obey laws too, but why would somebody else be ahead in laws and be more ahead of us or special or privy to the laws, that you and I can't abide for? I know me and you both know people that have gone to prison or jail for smoking a joint or having a joint in their cigarette pack. All they're trying to do is go see a rock and roll concert. They didn't do anything wrong, didn't harm anybody, but yet they get confiscated to the full extent of the law. But yet there's somebody out there, people die, people are murdered, there's corruption, there's people paid off, there's questions delivered. I mean, all the WikiLeaks stuff. I mean, and not that I'm a political expert, but I mean, just common sense tells you that, why would we elect somebody like that? Why would you vote for somebody that's out there going to be the corruption, the lies, the same old bullshit that you hear?
But just let me also say this, just very quickly. I loved Bill Clinton.
Right, he was great.
President William Jefferson Clinton, you know what? That man was aces in my book. I don't care if some people thought he was bullshit. The man
the economy
ran
did well.
a country that had a surplus. The man run the country when we were economically thriving.
Exactly right.
He did a lot of good. Now, I'm sure he did some bad, and there's some things I know he did some bad in future generations, have to bear. But by the same token, I truly, if I was a fan of somebody, I am a fan of his. I think he did a lot of good. Maybe he's a fat Joe, I'd say. But you know what? He under his reign, guess what? The man brought it through. The man made it happen in rock and country, and was well respected. And unfortunately, just because you know what I'm saying? Because of that last tail end shit that he had to deal with. Really?
I know.
I'll tell you something. Somebody does a good job in office, you will offer greater incentives in the office. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now.
Right.
Really?
I know.
All the shit you got to deal with, he had to deal with that. That's a crime against America.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're 100% right, man, and that's very cool. I mean, you know, if a president does a good job in office, he should get a blowjob in office. I mean, damn it. I mean, that's the way I look at it. So, you know, I mean, you know, come on with it.
He
but
certainly should be raked over the coals for it.
Oh, I know. I mean, you got a blowjob. Who doesn't want a blowjob, you know? I know, right? I mean, you know, what guy out there would say no to a blowjob? I mean, you know, I mean, come on. So, I mean, you know, I mean, damn it. I mean, would you rather go home and go to sleep with that or, you know, or have that? I mean, you know, so. He can get a blowjob.
Well, all I can say is, and you know what? You know why I formulate my opinion that way? I remember, I don't know who else might have seen this, but it was after Mr. Clinton was in office, and he went on Dave Letterman, and he was Mr. Letterman was asking him, hey, what do you think about the current situation? Things weren't so good in America. And he was just off the cuff. He was sitting on the couch, laid back with his legs, just hanging out with Dave. It was kind of cool.
Right.
And you know what? When Mr. Clinton opened his mouth and said, you know what I would do? You know what needs to be done? He came up with a formula. He had a plan of attack just off the cuff. I was like, why isn't this guy leading the country?
Right on.
That's the kind of talk. He had some insight, unique insight, and some real drive, and a plan to really make America better.
Yeah.
And he did his 2 terms. He did what he couldn't do it again. But, man, you know what? That's the kind of talk I don't hear from other candidates.
Right.
Aside from a Mr. Trump.
Right on.
You know?
Right on.
So,
well, you know.
And he was done with the job. He wasn't campaigning. He was just being Mr. Clinton.
Right on, man.
And you know what? We need better leaders like that. I truly, and it's so unfortunate that he was tainted with the scandal at the end there like that, but the man did a lot of good.
Absolutely.
He really did.
He really did, you know.
I told you, I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat.
I'm not either.
When I see a candidate that I believe in, that believes in America,
right on.
You know what, dude? That takes fucking precedence over anything.
Mark, you're what we call independent, as I am, you know? I mean, we're not for bullshit. We're for fucking, you know, we're for something that means something, that makes this country, you know, great and keeps it going great, you know? And it's funny, we had to have a candidate come out and say, make America great again. It's a sad position that we even got to say that. We should be great all the time, you know?
Great slogan, though, bro.
You know,
great goddamn slogan. And he came in at day 1.
Yeah.
And that was his pitch, and he stayed true to pitch, pal.
Yep,
he
sure did. He sure did. And you know what? God bless him, like you said. We hope that he does what he said. And, you know, we hope that he does help America get back on track again. You know, freaking awesome.
My words, and I will say it first, pal. You're going to hear it here first. I truly believe, and maybe I'm wrong, but I truly believe that 6-8 months from now, people are going to look and say, holy shit, you know what? This son of a bitch is really bringing a piece of game to the table. And he is truly on his way to helping America become great again.
Well, I hope that's the case. You know, like I said, I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. You know, I'm not either one. You know, I think political parties suck, to be honest. You know, I mean, it should be about the country, not a party. And, you know, unless you're having a party on the Rych Rage Rock Show or out at Rock and Skull or watching Trixter, you know, that's the only kind of party I'm talking about. Right there. Exactly.
All right, dude, we got to work this out. We got to work out, like, the Gus Party and the Rych Rage Party or something, you know? Mm-hmm. And then we'll battle each other, and at the end of the year, we'll just come together.
You damn right. There you go. And it's all just one big party, you know? And it's just a big party.
At the end of the day, we're all after the same thing. So the idea of not making it happen is just
right on.
It's just
absolutely,
ridiculous.
Man. We're all about that hump day at the end of the day. Right on. Wow.
Yeah, hump day every day.
Absolutely. That's the Rych Rage Rock Show.
Party truly believes in.
Absolutely, and the Rych Rage Rock Show.
Rock and roll great again.
Absolutely, man. You're damn right. That's what I always say on the show. I love you, Mark. You're freaking awesome. I love you giving your opinion, And I mean, man, it's freaking awesome. How do you think we find peace with one another? People out there, that maybe they're going to hear something that, oh, man, well, I was for Hillary. We can't just slam people, whatever. I mean, maybe we can tell them, hey, don't listen to media sound bites, whatever. But how do we think we find peace in America with one another, like amongst ourselves, that we got this, like, unrest right now? How do we find peace?
Yeah, that's a really good question, brother. And I'm not sure if I really have the definitive answer.
Right.
And part of the reason stems from people that are very set in their beliefs.
Yeah.
When you have this core beliefs or people that are misled or people, not even misled, I mean, part of it is there's a certain sector of the population that is truly misled.
Right.
They really don't have a true insight of to what our history is, how it happened. They think that, Adolf Hitler just came to power because he was very determined. Yeah, that's what happened. After World War I, broke country all of a sudden had this capital to rise up and become this nation that wanted to kill everybody. Yeah, that didn't just happen like that. and then there's some people that are listening to me right now, and they're going to say, what the hell is he talking about? He's crazy. But
Look it up,
it didn't
people.
just happen that way.
Yes.
It didn't just happen that way. So you got to take a step back.
Yep.
When people are misled or believe everything they read in a textbook, you're just not right on the right track.
That's
You're
so true.
being spoon-fed something that somebody else wants you to believe. So attempting to jive that public with a different public that looks at things differently, it's very hard for those two groups to come together.
Really?
Now I'm just
Absolutely.
isolating two groups. I think there's several different groups in America that it's very hard to get people to look on common ground. I truly believe everybody wants a better America, but I think different people have different ideas on how to get there.
Right.
And that's a very difficult problem.
It is.
And I think first we have to realize, at least take a look at what the problem is and how it got that way. And I truly believe a person like Mr. Trump is objective in the sense that he has an idea of the ideology where I'm coming from here. And again, I don't think I'm leading the way on this. I'm merely just echoing what a lot of the great people have said in the past. And is it difficult? Yeah, it's a difficult thing. How do we make it better? God damn, bro. You know what? Do I have the answer? I don't think I really do, but I certainly have some insight into the question. And I think a lot of people have to step back and look at what you just said. How do we make it better? Is partisanship truly ruining this country? Has it been for so many years?
Yeah.
Something that's been an obstacle in making progression? I think it has to some degree, probably to a large degree, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I understand the purpose of partisan. I understand the checks and balances system. I get that. And I appreciate that. I think it's also a worthy thing to have. But, when it stops progression and we're in a situation where we're at, can you imagine what people in Czechoslovakia are looking at U.S. and they see the presidential race, what's going on? What the hell do you think they're saying right now? They're looking at us like saying, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
And it's
so true.
And now, 3 days after the man's already been proclaimed the president-elect, and there's riots in the street about it, what kind of message does that send to the rest of the world? We are not the biggest country in the world.
Absolutely.
It's kind of sad. I think we're number 5, if I'm not mistaken.
No, yes, you're right.
China has 1.3 billion. India has 1 billion. Africa, come on. We're not number 1 on the food chain.
No, we're like 300 million.
We're number 1.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as who we think we are number 1.
Yep.
But in all actuality, dude, let me tell you, someone who buys the most amount of oil on the country, that's not a number 1 statistic you want to get.
Yep.
So I think this country needs to take a step back.
Right on.
We need to take a real evaluation of what's going on here.
Absolutely.
And really think about it. And it's very hard for a lot of people to step back and objectively look at what's going on and say, hey, you know what? I have to consider about the idea that maybe what I'm thinking is somewhat off-center, or it's not just entirely accurate, myself included. I'm not, I say I'm pro-Trump, I'm pro this, I'm pro. I
Right.
got to take a step back. I think everybody needs to, and really just take a look and say, you know what? How together can we make it better? You really touched on something there, bro. And do I have
Absolutely.
the answer? No, but I think it starts
Yep.
with taking a step back and truly evaluating what's going on here, because we have been misled for a long
Oh,
goddamn time. We're
absolutely.
used to being spoon-fed certain things and accepting it for a long time.
You know,
And we're
amen.
used to that sort of thing,
You
and
know,
it isn't
absolutely.
necessarily right. It's certainly not accurate. And in order to make change for the positive for the future, something different than what we've been doing needs to happen.
Absolutely. And you're 100% right, man. I mean, we have been spoon fed so much. I mean, it's like the textbooks change. They take out certain parts, they make it sound a little bit more la la, a little bit more this. And it's bullshit that all this happens. And people don't need to just listen to sound bites. They need to hear everything. They need to make sure that they take it to heart, what you're saying and what people hear. They need to hear it from the heart, not just sound bites at CNN or Fox News or MSNBC or ABC or CNN or I already said them, CBS I meant. And then, not that just the news puts on, but hear it all, find other
Yes.
places to hear it all. And it's disgusting because, like you said, I mean, what do we do? It's not a matter. I think that, you're not pro-Republican. I'm not pro-Republican. We're not pro-Democrat. We're pro-American. Mark Scott,
sir.
you're pro-American. And that's the way we all need to be, pro-America. What's the good of the country? What's going to help us maintain that position that we need to hold, and we need to be taking care of our country. And we have not done so, the last decade, like you said. I mean, it's just, maybe even 2.5 decades. Maybe it's been since Clinton's been in office, since we really had it going on, that we did take care of us. And, and it's sad to say, but, dude, I love the words that you said. I thank you for speaking your mind and giving people that hope and giving them your insight, because none of us have the answer. I mean, that's what, there's leaders and presidents and all that stuff for. And we hope that they have the answers, and that they help us, but that they listen to what we said, with what you said, with what I said. And it's very awesome. Thank you, brother, for being pro-American and, standing behind your country. That's awesome. That's a beautiful thing. And, I freaking dig that. And anything you want to add to any of this?
In contrast to that, when I say I'm pro-Trump, I remember when Mr. Barack Obama was president-elect, and it was coming off the heels of President George Bush, and things that we went from a huge surplus in America to a very large deficit, and we were worried about restoring credibility to the worldwide view
Yes.
of what was going on. And I remember when Barack Obama became president-elect, how much power that man had, how much respect he commanded abroad. And he had the best advisors. He had the best people in his corner. Everybody was begging to be part of the change in America.
Right.
He had the world in his corner.
He did.
And what happened? What happened?
It fell apart.
Now, how does that, when you have the world's resources in the palm of your hand because they believe in you, how does that not come to fruition for you?
I know, man. Well, that's what shows a good manager. There's good managers out there. There's people that know what they're doing. I mean, already we've seen, Trump's gone in there, took control of how this is going to happen and went down. He said, no. The media's trying to say, well, he didn't say he went out to dinner last night. He didn't say he was here. He didn't have to say he's there. It's stupid. I mean, who cares about that? That's not important.
It's just very strange, but I got to tell you, during that time, I believed in the man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
truly did. And like I said, I'm not Republican, I'm not Democrat, but I believed in that individual to make change. And I don't care what the hell color he was. I don't care where he came from.
Right.
I don't care if he was from Mars and he was sent over here to help the country. Whatever. I believed in the man and his mission and the dedication of this country. And, I still believe that a part of me truly wants to make the country better. I find it hard to believe that somebody doesn't want to make the country better.
Right.
Although they may have some special interest in mind.
Right.
But bottom line, after 8 years, what have we seen?
Yep. It's
8 goddamn years in the highest position in the land. And, right, I don't have to say anything more.
Right.
And believe me when I tell you, I'm disappointed. And it's disappointing in the sense that I truly believe in the individual. I think a lot of people feel my same sentiment.
Oh, absolutely.
They believed in the man.
Yep.
And as a country, we elected him to the highest office, and we were supportive of him. So much power was behind the man.
Yep.
And what happened? And again, I'm not a political expert. There's some things that I don't understand that I maybe lack insight on, and I can't say I'm the authority on everything. I certainly am not. But all I can say, after an 8-year period, let me tell you, you put me in a job for 8 years, I don't care if it's garbage, man. Something's going to get cleaned up.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If this individual is in a certain position and we have a certain expectation, he didn't just fall a little short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I hate to even say, who am I?
Right.
To belittle a President Barack Obama.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm looking at what's going on in this country right now.
A spade's a spade.
Are we better off 8 years later after Bush Jr., or are we, where are we?
Yeah, absolutely, man. You're 100% right, and that's the same position Donald Trump is in now. We believe in him. There's people out there that believe in him. There's people out there that don't believe in him, just like there was with President Barack Obama. People out there didn't believe in him, but a lot of people did believe in him. We're at a crossroads again in America, and now, you know what? I'm hoping no matter who won, whether it's Hillary Clinton, whether it was Barack, Obama again, and martial law or whatever the hell they wanted to say, or if it's Donald Trump, I'm hoping America can turn around. Now, I'm glad it's Donald Trump because I believe in somebody that's an outsider, not a part of the regime. We needed change. We needed true change in America, not just the same old political spill, kiss baby, shake hands. I'll tell you what you want to hear. Now it's time for Donald Trump to deliver. And we'll see what happens,
bingo. You nailed it. That's right. Like Mr. Trump said at the acceptance speech of being president-elect.
Yep.
Now's when the gig really starts.
That's
brother.
right.
So Rich, let's you and me make a point to talk 6-8 months from now.
Hell yeah.
And let's see how we're doing.
Hell
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Not as political experts.
No, but we'll be
the country that say, are leaders doing their job? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
From the common man's standpoint, saying, is my life better because this individual's in office or not? That's the real test. It has nothing to do with whether Mr. Trump was nice to me in the Yankee locker room, or he was a jerk, or he was wonderful, or he's doing a great job. What is he doing for America?
Exactly,
brother. I am anxious to see the result.
Right on.
Do I believe? Yes, I do. But I don't want my belief to skew reality.
Right on.
So let's take a look 6-8 months around, and let's
100%
make a point for
agree.
you and I to get back together and talk about this shit.
I agree 100% because you know what? You and I and everybody else out there, hopefully we're going to hold all Donald Trump accountable for the things he said, just like we did Barack Obama, just like we did Bill Clinton, just like we did, the Bushes, and just like we did Ronald Reagan and Jimmy Carter and everybody else that's been in our lifetime. We've held them all accountable, and so let's hold Donald Trump accountable too, and I think that's exactly what we need to do. Right now, let's rally behind America and the flag and support her, and let's stand up for our country. Quit looking like assholes and idiots out there. Let's stand up and look like we know what the hell we're doing. And, it's freaking awesome, man. Freaking cool, brother. The holidays are coming up. I thank you for what you said on what you said. Holidays are coming up. What are your plans? What's the plans for Trixter coming in the future? Any gigs coming up for Trixter and your plans as well?
Well, one thing's for sure, December is most joyous. I got to tell you, on December 10th, Trixter's going to be at the BMI Speedway in Versailles, Ohio.
Nice.
With Lita Ford. Talk about a kick-ass gig. We're going to freaking whoop it. Ohio is always a primary market for Trixter. We love playing Ohio. And don't just say, we love playing there. We love playing there. I'm telling you, when people that know us from back in the day, we played every nook and cranny in Ohio, the smallest places and the biggest places. We played everywhere from the Newport Music Center to the goddamn Richfield Coliseum. We've done it all. Joe Louis Arena to the Akron Agora. This time out, we're playing the BMI Speedway with Lita Ford on December 10th in Versailles, Ohio. And then on December 17th, this is a good one. December 17th, damn it, we're playing the Corbin Arena in Corbin, Kentucky.
Nice.
Lita Ford, Jack Russell's Great White, Firehouse, and Trickster. Buddy,
Wow.
let me tell you, that's a goddamn show that is going to knock your dick in the dirt.
I love it. You're damn right, man. Well, I freaking love it, man. You people check it out. Mark, what's the best place to keep up with you? Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Plug your sites.
Sure, yeah. I mean, the Facebook, of course, facebook.com/Mark Gus Scott, of course. I also have my number 2 page. I got kind of full with friends, so I got a Mark Gus Scott 2. That's I think it's capital I. Just search for Mark Gus Scott. It'll pop up.
Right on.
And I got to thank all the Mark Gus Scott fan page people.
Right on.
I can't tell you about the support that they have given me through good times and bad. They are there for me when I am feeling down. They are there posting every day. And I thank every one of you, Danielle Scallo, Michelle, Jennifer. I can't even think of all the names. Sheila. Oh, God bless you, hon. And Jessica. Everybody has been so supportive, so much love. And, you know, they do it from their hearts. And, man, I don't pay these people. These are just good people that love the music, love the rock and roll, love having fun, and love what Trixter's all about. And, man, you know, we wouldn't be in this if we really didn't dig it. If it were illegal, we'd be doing it anyway, bro. I can't tell you how much I love. And Rich, what you do, you carry the torch for people like us, man.
Fuck yes.
You lead the way in making the airways full of rock and enjoying a time that was something so wonderful in what was going on in the world, and you keep it alive.
Damn right,
Rich,
brother.
without you, brother, you know what? We'd be singing in the dark. So I can't tell you how much I truly appreciate what you do. The Rych Rage Rock Show has truly been a beacon of light in a world of goddamn darkness, and
Hell
you
yeah.
keep it going, brother. So I can't thank you personally any more than right now.
Well, you just did.
Bro. I fucking love you.
I love you too, brother. And you know what? I love what you just said. It touches my heart and my soul. And it's part of the reason I done that, dude. You know, like I told you before when you first came on, I used to have your cassette tape in my Sony Walkman, listening to you drum, listening to your very first album, rocking out, and then here the fuck you are on my radio show one day. And this is, if it's not surreal, I don't know what it is. I mean, I tell Screaming Girl all the time, holy shit, Mark Gus Scott just called me. He just texted me. He just messaged me. It's fucking surreal, brother, and it's fucking awesome because you know what? I fucking loved it. I loved it back then. I love it now. I love new music. I love everything that's going on in rock and roll, but it's everything from yesterday, today, and tomorrow on the Rych Rage Rock Show. And, bro, you know, you've had 2 #1 videos at one time on Dial
We had 3
MTV.
#1 videos.
Oh, my, yeah, 3. Yeah. There you go, 3. Well, I'm in at one time in rotation. Not many. I don't think there's many bands that can say that, but remember the afternoons of Dial MTV, you know, and the 2, like you could dial it in, and like, you know, there was like you guys were like #1, and then also like number 6 or 7. You'd have like another song coming in. You fucking bastards.
You know, I hate to say it, but there's a couple more people I just got to thank. Chris Watts, the guy, he's my #1 motherfucker. And funny thing, he's in Illinois. Chris Watts, I got to say thank you
Hell
to you,
yeah.
my friend. And there was somebody else. I just really can't remember. God damn, it's late. And there's been a couple of vodkas and Red Bulls. But all I can say is, you know how thankful I am.
Brother, yes,
There's a
we
lot of
do.
people out there that really give their heart to what we do. And, man, I can't tell you how sometimes where I am down in the goddamn dumps,
Yeah.
and I can't think of things getting better, and I pop on Facebook and I see the love that's out there. I know
Right
there's
on.
a lot of good people out
Right
there.
on, bro. Well, you
They
know, hell yeah.
do not leave my heart. And when times were really low and I think things can't get much worse, I know there's something out there that's keeping me going. And it's really those people that really every day are there and give their love, and I know, you know what, there's a lot of good out there.
Right on, man, there is.
That the country that Mr. Trump is attempting to save, that is attempting to bring to fruition to what it truly can be, is worth it.
Right on.
Worth it.
Right on.
And Rich, you're a part of that, bro.
Absolutely.
You are a big fucking part of that. And keeping alive what we do and everything that we've been through, man, I can't tell you how I truly appreciate it, and you are truly my brother.
Well, you are my brother.
Thank you very, very much.
Hey, man, I love you very much, and you know what? I love your words. You've always been one of my most candid interviews. Somebody tell it like it is, to speak the truth. And, you know, Mark, I can't tell you how thankful I am for that you do this on my show. You know, you come on my show and you speak this way, and you're open and you're honest, and, you know, man, I love you for that. And you got a big heart. You're a human. You know, you're a real guy, and man, you're fucking just like every one of us out there. Every one of us metalheads out there chomping at the bit to, you know, to have the dream, to have, you know, 3 #1 videos, or to have, you know, records out there that reached #1, went gold and shit, you know, or platinum, and then, you know, to even have albums out there you can do yourself. Brother, you're an icon for that, and it's awesome. You've been there, done that. At the time, it was the hardest to make it. And it's still hard to make it in rock and roll, but you did it back then, and, you know, and you're still out there doing what you love, you know, and I so respect that, you know, like you said, how you respect Michael Sweet. That's the way I feel about you, dude. You're an inspiration to all of us, you know, and you're an inspiration to us, you know, just like Ronnie James Dio, too. You know, all of us out there in metal, you know, we come from this downtrodden. We're looked down upon for having long hair, or liking the music we like, or you're going to hell, young man, you know, all kinds of shit, you know. I mean, I remember they used to burn Poison records and Rat records, and they talk about that you're going to hell if you listen to this dirty talk shit is, you know, of the devil. And, you know, I mean, it was just so crazy. And, you know, you're an icon for all of us and a beacon of hope that we can just stick to our guns and keep doing. So don't ever change, and, you know, stick to your guns. And I know you won't, but go ahead.
No, yeah, dude, I won't change. And you know what? I don't care how much oil money comes my way to speak in a certain fashion. You know, I'll take the money and run, then I'll tell you the fucking truth.
Well, you can make your hip-hop record. Oh, look out.
Oh, by the way, I almost forgot to mention, dude, we were talking about Illinois. I got a Facebook friend, a buddy out there.
Hell yes.
Something really horrible happened in Illinois.
Oh, no.
I believe it was today. There's a buddy of mine named Rod Long. He fucking lost his home today due to a gas explosion. So I want everybody out there to forget my page. Go to Rod Long. Check out his page. That poor son of a bitch. He lost his fucking home due to a gas explosion or something today. I don't know if he was lighting his car on fire or what. But, man, something really bad happened to a friend of mine today.
Oh,
and if everybody just give him a little love and attention, share what's going on, I think he'd really appreciate that.
Well, I
just truly wish him and his family nothing but the best. And hopefully they get their insurance paid up, get it taken care of. And
I know that's right.
And overcome the obstacles that got thrown their way just when they least fucking
right
expected.
on.
Because just when you think you got fucking problems, this poor son of a bitch has got some fucking problems right now, and I think you need all of us to help him out.
Damn, I know that's right. People go out there and look up Rod Long, no pun intended, you know, but Rod Long, you know, and...
That poor, what do I so poor?
I know.
God bless that son. He can take one photo and be
the ladies are going to be all over that. Ladies are like, oh, my God, Rod Long, who is this guy? They're going to be all over it. So, ladies, let me tell you, if you're horny... Ladies, give him some money. Help him out in case he hasn't got ladies. You're horny out there. It's hump day. Help this guy out. You know, 50, 100, 200, 500, whatever you can do. Help Rod Long out because you know you want it, babies. Wow. Yes, they do.
Damn right.
You're damn right. They do. Damn right. Fucking A. I love it, brother. I love it. You know, we're getting ready to play. If you got anything else to say, I want you to say it. But we're getting ready to play Rockin' to the Edge of the Night, and we've done that every time you come on. We've pretty much done that. We've always talked. We never took commercial break. We just let it go, and we never had any time frame, anything we ever said. It's always been real. And I mean, Mark Gus Scott, like I said, you are one of the realest dudes out there, and it's freaking, I mean, if Donald Trump wasn't running for president, you'd put my name up there on your kick drum. Damn it,
brother! You and me, we this motherfucker. You know that.
Hell yeah! But I want you to talk about this song, man, and "Rockin' to the Edge of the Night," your first song off your latest album. And, I want you to talk about this one and exactly what you guys mean because, I know you stay up late. You get up early, though, too. But you used to stay up late. You used to be up all night.
Dude, you're blurring the line. Guys like me, we stay up late till it is early in the morning. Real rockers don't fucking sleep. We just nap. So, we just take breaks in between. Like today, I took a nap, I don't know, maybe around 4:30. Oh, no, I took a nap today at around 1:30, 12:30 in the afternoon. So, it's like, that's what I got. Now I'm on Red Bull and vodka. I'm rocking all fucking night. So,
and a couple of days I talked to you at like 6 a.m. A couple of days ago I talked to you at 6 a.m. I guess you had been up, and it's like, I'm like, holy shit, Mark's up early. Like, look at him. Way to go, Mark.
It's just late.
I love it.
Dude, rocking to the edge of the night.
You're damn right.
This is a weird thing. That song we played before we made our first record. We fucking been playing that since like
wow.
And what I find amazing how we never put it on record prior to now. I don't even understand it. Because it's a great song. When people hear it, they know. It really lights up. It's the perfect opening track for Human Era. I mean, holy shit, it came out great. But we've been doing it for 27, 28 goddamn years.
Wow.
What the fuck is that?
No shit.
I can't believe I'm that fucking old. I mean, holy shit.
You made it.
God damn. Let me tell you something. We're going to play that song in December at BMI Speedway on December 10th. BMI Speedway with Lita Ford in Versailles, Ohio. And we're going to play again on the 17th of December in Corbin Arena in Corbin, Kentucky.
Hell yes.
Lita Ford, Jack Russell, Firehouse. I tell you what, dude, you just go to TrixterRocks.com. You're going to hear it for free on the goddamn Trixter Radio. Go to my website, MarkGusScott.com. You got it on free download. So, come on, man. I mean,
hell yes.
I'm not trying to make a buck here. Just hear the goddamn
fucking
music.
Free, man. Hell yeah, free.
You can get it for free. You can see the fucking video. It doesn't cost a goddamn thing.
Right on,
I
brother.
don't want your fucking money. I just want your love.
Absolutely.
Come on down, fucking check it out, man. We're gonna kick some fucking ass. And Rich, I can't tell you, dude. It's because of you that brings more love in this world. I truly love you, pal.
Well,
thank you very much for all that you do.
Well, thank you, man. I truly love you guys. I love you, Mark. You're a great guy. Like I said, man, you're humble, you're down to earth, you're open, you're honest, and I freaking love it, dude. Thank you for joining us on the show. We're getting ready to play Rockin' to the Edge of the Night. And, for the rest of them, hold on the line with me. I want to close up with you personally just because, I do know you and you are a hell of a guy. And, it's just really cool, to talk to you. And I always love it. We got to get you back anytime, brother, that you want to come on and say anything.
Well, let's make a point right now. 6-8 months from now, we have to do our evaluation.
Well, yes. Oh, hell
we
yes.
have to do our presidential evaluation of what we feel is going on in this country. Because you know what? We have a true mission in life here. We have to attempt to make sense out of this whole damn thing.
Hell yeah. Well, let's talk. Let's talk in April, May, somewhere in there. Depending on.
I'm around, all right?
Yeah.
Unless I get assassinated, which is a very good possibility, I will be around.
Hell yeah. Well, you better not get assassinated, or I'm gonna have the the SR-10 on their ass. Okay.
Well, one thing is for sure, whoever's gonna try. It ain't no easy test because I got some goods, baby.
You're damn right. Well, you know what? In the metal community, we stick.
I live in Arizona. I'm allowed to carry this shit.
Yes, and allowed to legally medicate yourself. Yes. Right on. You know what? I love you, Mark. You're freaking awesome. You're awesome, dude. Like I said, there's gonna be people out there like you take up for Michael Sweet. We're gonna be taking up for you, dude. And you freaking rock, man. And anything else you want to say before I let you go?
Dude, I ain't plugging shit. I'm plugging America. Dude, is that a great goddamn line? I'm plugging America.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I'm going to put on a nice Trixter t-shirt. Trixter, we're plugging America.
I know that's right, man. Hell yeah. You know what, ladies? Get ready. Lock up your daughters, men. Trixter's on the road. Dude, I freaking love it. Hold on the line with me. For the rest of you, it's Rockin' to the Edge of the Night. Trixter, off their latest album, Human Error. Crank it up. Wow, yeah, baby. Come on. Wanna party? Wow, yeah, baby. The Rych Rage Rock Show. Wednesday, Thursday nights, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Your kickassrockstation.com.